What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another quick weave video, and I just want to say that I had to step way out of my comfort zone for this one because I used 24-inch hair and I've never had anything longer than 18 inches. So I was super nervous at first, but I think it came out really well. So if you're interested, keep watching. Alright, so I just want to point out that I had just washed my hair the day before I filmed this video, so I felt like it was kind of pointless to wash my hair again and have to blow dry it and go through all those steps. So if you're wondering why my hair looks so straight, it's because my hair is pressed right now, but it was still pretty clean from the day before. So I was like, you know what, like I'm not even gonna go through all of those steps. We're just gonna start from here. So I still get questions about what this stuff is, and it is a bond protectant. So it protects your hair, your natural hair, your real hair from the glue. It basically creates a barrier, I guess you can say, between your hair and the glue. So when you take the quick weave out, when you remove the quick weave, it basically slides out. There's no glue residue left on your natural hair. Like, your hair is very well protected. So for those of you that are still curious about what that is, that's exactly what it is, and you can find that at your local beauty supply store. And I like to make sure my hair is double protected, so I'll put it on my natural hair before I apply the caps, and then after I apply the caps, I'll put it on the caps as well, just to make sure I have, you know, some added layer of protection, because I do not want glue residue on my natural hair. Okay, I cannot stress this part enough. You have to make sure this stuff is completely dry before you apply your tracks, because if it's damp, if it's a little bit damp, your tracks are not going to stay. Like, they're going to come loose. So make sure your bond protectant is completely dry before you move on. And it's honestly best if you have a hooded dryer, because it takes a little bit longer with a blow dryer. But I don't have a hooded dryer, obviously, so that's what I'm using. But if you have a hooded dryer, you know, it's best to use that. Bruh. Okay, no. It's really not as deep as my face is making it seem, but you do not want to get this stuff on your natural hair because you'll have to rewash your hair. It wasn't that big of a deal with my leave out on my sides because I usually just tuck that behind my ear anyway, but if you get it on your leave out at the top, yeah, it's a wrap. So just make sure you're being extra careful when you apply your bond protectant. And now on to the most important part of the video. So the hair that I'm using is 1222 hair extensions, and many of you already know by now, but this is my hair extensions line. But I know I'm going to have a ton of questions about what hair I use. So 1222 hair extensions. And guys, you can find all of this information in the description below. I just want you to know that. I still get so many questions about like hair that I use, lengths, you know, tools, products, etc. All that stuff is always in the description below, okay? So please make sure you're checking the description for any questions that you may have. Unless it's a super old video of mine, I wasn't putting all that stuff in the description back then, but if it's a fairly recent video, I promise you can find all of the information in the description below. Like I said, I used 24 inches for this video and it turned out really cute. I did use 3.5 bundles, so if you wear extensions, you know this, but if you don't, I'll just explain it a little bit. So when you're wearing longer length hair, all bundles are approximately the same weight. Okay, like I don't care what length it is, they're always about the same weight. So when you have like 24, 22, 20-inch hair, to make up for the longer lengths, your wefts are going to be shorter. Meaning horizontally, you don't have as much hair as you would with like a 14-inch or a 16-inch bundle, but that's only because your bundles are longer in length. So it's always the longer the length, the shorter the weft. So when you have longer lengths, you need more bundles, basically. And then it's the exact opposite for shorter lengths. So the shorter the hair, the longer the weft, okay? Because the length of the hair is shorter, so to make up for that, they give you a longer weft, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I tried to explain that in the best way possible, but yeah. And honestly, I feel like 3.5 bundles is not bad for 24-inch hair. That's very long hair, so this hair is pretty full, as you can tell. Guys, can we get into this hair? When I tell y'all, I instantly felt like a bad beat. Like, okay, Pocahontas is in the building. But no, this hair is literally so pretty, guys. And I am not just telling you that because it's, you know, my own hairline. Like, I love this hair so much. It's good quality. It's full, it's luxurious, so super silky. So make sure you check out our website. So I always get questions and comments about what I do with my leave out under the cap. I like to tuck it after I'm done applying the tracks because I just feel like it makes the foundation a lot more flat. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just taking the part that was hanging out and literally just tucking it under the cap. Girl, Rapunzel who? Okay? Like, literally, yeah, I honestly may never go back to shorter length hair. At least not for right now. Like, I just love the way this length makes me feel. Like, it just makes me feel so cute, so classy. Yeah. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video, I did dye my hair black. Y'all know my hair is, my natural hair is jet black. So I did dye my bundles black. I actually filmed that, but I don't like the way it turned out, so I didn't even insert it. Maybe I'll, do a separate video one day. But the hair color that I use is Wella Demi Permanent in the color black. I get it from Sally Beauty. I don't know, I'm sure there's other places you can get it from, but that's where I get my color from. And I like it because it's a demi-permanent, so it's like in between a semi-permanent and a permanent. So just in case one day, I ever want to color these bundles, like it shouldn't be too hard to remove the black. And it lasts a little bit longer than a semi-permanent, but obviously not as long as a permanent. Okay, guys, so I just want to apologize because right here is where everything started to go downhill for me. So I film on my phone now because I broke my camera, but honestly, I wasn't crazy about it anyway, so whatever. But yeah, so I was filming on my phone, and then my phone kept saying that I didn't have enough storage to finish recording. So I kept trying to delete stuff, and that wasn't working. Every time I would try to record, it would just stop. So I didn't even get to show y'all how it looked pressed out, which I really wanted to show y'all, but yeah, I apologize. So I actually had to film this part, the curls part, like a totally different day. Like I filmed this part at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I honestly only showed y'all one side here, but I mean, it's pretty much the same concept on both sides. I just felt like I looked super tired from the other angle because it was so late. I curled my hair like 3 times here, okay? So I have bought a new curling iron from Sally's. It was an Ion big barrel curling iron. I think the barrel size was like 1.25 inches or something like that, but it was a really big barrel. And like it wasn't it. Like the look that I was going for was like very, very, very loose, hardly there waves type look, you know what I'm saying? But like even with that big of a beard, like it just would not curl. at all. And I don't know if it's because the barrel was so big or if it was because there's no layers in my hair. I don't know, but like it just did not come out the way that I wanted to. So I had to go back to Old Faithful here and use the curling iron that I've had forever. But I was like, I don't want to curl my hair with this because it's going to be super tight and that's not the look that I'm going for. But honestly, guys, it actually came out exactly the way that I wanted it to. I just made sure to curl in large sections because the barrel of this curling iron is so small. And like I said, I wasn't going for a tight curl look. Like I wanted it to be very, very, very loose curls. So yeah, but it honestly came out the way that I wanted to. So I was happy with the result. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look how pretty this is. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna stop. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at 1222 hair. All of our information will be in the description below. Our website is 1222hair.com. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. How do you like this length on me? And until next time.